Municipal leaders up and down Vancouver Island are calling on the Island Corridor Foundation to open its books. The foundation owns the E&N rail line, and it has asked local government to hand over millions of dollars to help restore passenger rail service. Municipal politicians have agreed to contribute, but they say before they hand over the money, they want to make sure that the foundation is on the right track. CTV's Louise Hartland has that story.
As quickly as rail service on Vancouver Island seemed to be getting back on track, one of the wheels appears to be falling off.
The City of Parksville has unanimously decided that the vote will be no to providing the ICF with the funding that they've requested.
Councillor Mark Lefebvre says council is concerned how the money is being spent and managed. The city is asking for an independent audit, saying the numbers simply don't add up.
There appears to be some discrepancies with things costing things like ties, couplings, ballasts, and the repair of bridges and trestles.
Council has consulted with its own railway experts. They say the cost of running the line could explode to as much as triple the Island Corridor Foundation's estimate, from $20 million to $60 million.
Mr. Bruce made it clear that the ICF is not a railway company. They're not railway specialists.
We asked the Island Corridor Foundation's Chief Operating Officer if the ICF would be open to an audit. The answer isn't clear.
We don't know what they're talking about, quite frankly, because all of this is audited. So we're not going to, I mean, here's the project, the decision that the Regional District of Nanaimo has to make now that all the rest of the bodies are on side and they've on side, is that whether or not they want rail to be sustained and maintained on Vancouver Island. That's the whole question. And this is the piece, and either they vote for rail or they don't vote for rail.
Graham Bruce says no one from the city of Parksville has called him to discuss the concerns.
All of what we'll be doing in the work both in the rail and on the bridge and trestle will require funding agreements with the federal government, the provincial government, of which we've pretty much drafted those, a similar agreement with all the regional governments, because you're not just going to give a lump sum of money.
CRD Director Judy Brownoff agrees, but says an audit may get more taxpayers on board.
Maybe an external audit might give taxpayers a sense of feeling better about the operation of ICF. Judging from the emails I get, there's still a sense of uneasiness about the transparency in operation.
She says there is support to get the train up and running again, but it is at risk of being derailed by concerns over how the Island Corridor Foundation is operating. Louise Hartland, CTV News, SAANICH.